Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is the Almighty Geoff and we're here with episode 31 of Grand Theft Auto 5. In the previous episode we started off with our final set of wildlife photography challenges. We picked up the next random event, which was Burial, where we're basically rescuing the daughter of a mob boss and taking her back to her associates. We ran through the 5th off-road race, which was just down here, which sort of had us running around the Alamo Sea. We went down to complete Paparazzo Reality Check, which was the final mission in the Beverly Paparazzo strand, where we basically were supposed to be paid for the photos we took of Poppy Mitchell and the Royal Princess, but obviously sort of mugged us off, so we blew him up in typical GTA fashion. We ran through Grassroots Trevor and Grassroots Franklin, with Trevor that had us going on a similar drug trip like we went with Michael, except with clowns instead of aliens. And with Franklin, he actually didn't get a high at all, which was quite funny, and was given a couple of jobs to do for Barry before the big smoking that he had planned. We went for a night out with Franklin and Trevor. They basically went to the cinema, to a bar, to the strip club, and then finished up with a game of darts. And we finished up with the countryside drug deal gone wrong kind of thing. I can't remember what the event's called. But it basically involved us helping out a guy who was being pushed over for the drugs that he was selling, and we had to have a big sort of shootout kind of thing. So, starting off with this episode, we're going to start with our second set of spaceship parts, so I shall do a quick cut and I'll see you guys when we're done. Okay, starting off this episode, we are going to be doing the next random event, which is Drug Shootout, I think it's called. You want to be about here on the map, so as you can see, we're just northeast of the Mackenzie Field hangar. on this road that says Braddock Farm. This is the one you want to be driving up. Now, you need 3 things for this specific event to go on. You need to be playing as Trevor, it needs to be Tuesday, and it's got to be during the daytime. Otherwise, this event will not spawn. So, just be careful of that. But, let's be closer. Yep, this is a weed farm. You can raid it and steal their takings. So it's basically like, this is another respawning event similar to the security vans and the ATM robberies. So you can come back on a weekly basis for this one. But we're just going to do it the one time. Okay, that's all there is to it. So you take them out, and then you grab the briefcase. I'm going to avoid that spaceship part for now, just to keep us on track. But yeah. Also, you probably just noticed that autosave. I've already done this mission, well, this episode entirely. Because this is my second attempt, because the issues that you probably saw in episode 29 and 30 with the low frame rate, they kept... Shut up. They kept up in this video, which is annoying, because I did the 2 collectible sets, because I do these sets in, like, prior to me doing the episode, so I'm already on 38 to 50 spaceship parts rather than 20 as you guys will be, but that's fine. But they went pretty well, and then when it came to me doing the episode, it was terrible again, which was very annoying. But I think we found a workaround.
Yo, fuck y'all! What up? What up? Jump, bitch, jump! Hey, chill the fuck out, nigga. Hey, won't y'all leave, homie?
Nigga, I'm extra savage. Nigga, I got a patch of blood in me, nigga.
Nigga, you a patch of blood gonna be spilled all on the fucking street.
Okay, Lamar. So we're going to get a taxi because we're going to run through the next off-road race. Yeah, so that issue came up again, but hopefully it's been fixed.
I need a cab. Not a problem.
Partly thanks to Ron, because I'm terrible when it comes to like computers, like tech stuff. I'm rubbish. I have no clue what I'm doing. So he basically walked me through why I was having the issue. Apparently my RAM was being buggered up for some reason, which I don't know why, because I've not changed any of my settings from when I was playing it in the past. Where are you going? This is my taxi. I thought I set a marker. Did I set a marker? I didn't set a marker. We need to go over here.
I'll get you there.
Yeah, so when I came out the record I was like, oh, it's done it again, and it was very frustrating. But hopefully we should be good now. Alright, so this one was a pain in the ass. I did manage to do it the first time, but just about. Like, we were going all over the place. So hopefully this time I've more luck. That does look like a better van than what I had. I had a terrible one. I don't know why I didn't get the speed bonus. Yeah, this is much more equipped. I basically had like a regular van, which was not adapted for off-road travel whatsoever. So I was spinning all over the place. But this is more adapted for off-road. So hopefully this should be a bit easier. But I think I was talking about in the recording that you will never see is the fact that at the end of last episode I was quite surprised by how far we had jumped. As a percentage, we were actually on 42% and jumped up to 49%. And when I went to check the tracker just to see how we were doing, we are very far behind when it comes to missions. We've basically done with random events now. I think after this episode, because we'll get another random event done as we wrap up. There's 4 more random events in the game, so we'll have done with those completely. That's a set on the checklist of its own, so that'll be done. We've done a lot of miscellaneous activities. The last time we blasted through most of them. Like we were quite far behind with those for a while, and then we did 4 friend activities, and that just jumped us up way ahead. Hobbies and pastimes, again, we're really far ahead, and in Strangers and Freaks we've done nearly everything we can do at this point, because the only things we've got available to us is the rest of the grassroots strand. So we've got the 2 missions we picked up last time, and then one final cutscene to wrap that up. And then there's the closing cutscene to the spaceship parts. So once we've got all 50 of those, we'll get that ending cutscene, and then, at least for now, we'll have done all the Strangers and Freaks available to us. And the only other section being missions. And we're not even up to the second heist yet, which I think I was by this point in my original series, because I did this back on my old channel. And there we go. That it was a lot quicker than my first attempt. It took me about 2 minutes 20, I think. When I did this the first attempt. Okay, we're going to switch over to Michael, because we're going to run through. Can't speak. Going to run through the next mission. But so yeah, so enough rambling. The plan is we're going to try and get a mission done per episode, at the very least, if not 2. Because we should be much further ahead than where we are, I think. Where's the mission? It's just down the hill. Okay, it's not too shabby. It's got a bit of driving down. So, I mean, I was planning on doing a mission today anyway, because last time we were just doing Strangers and Freaks. It's been a couple of episodes since we did Hood Safari. But I think from now on, like, we're going to entirely work on a mission per episode. And because I mean, I don't think any of them are, until at least for the foreseeable future, are close to covering an entire episode. If we fill those extra minutes, it takes to 30 minutes with extra content, we should easily be able to. We won't be like scuffed with side stuff to do towards the end of the game at all. So just bring us up to date with the story, kind of thing. I know that's sort of like a very rambly answer, but that's just how it is. Okay, okay. This has been on our map for ages, so it's kind of good to get it out of the way. And finally, at least everyone's now got a safe house available to him. Although Trevor's still got his in Los Santos covered with a mission. He's still got his one in Sandy Shores that's free. His trailer.
What is wrong with you smoking in my house? You know, ever since that psychotic pal of yours turned up, you've turned into an even bigger asshole.
Thank you. Your support in my difficult times means the world to me.
I've supported you. I left everything to come here with you, and still, that crazy bastard turns up.
I'll handle it.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Just keep him away from me and the children, you low-life, whoremongering asswipe.
Did someone say yoga?
No, I think she said whoremongering asswipe.
Hello, Fabian, darling.
Pretty close.
Namaste, Amanda. Are we ready to practice?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she's very centered. A regular
See
oasis
what I
of
live
peace and
with? A
tranquility,
gorilla
this
with
one.
anger issues and worse friends. No wonder I'm so upset.
You too, please. Namaste. We practice. Miguel, join us, please.
No, please, no.
No,
No.
the yoga is for sharing. Come, Miguel, come.
Awesome. So, Fab, if you can make me as happy and mellow as my wife, it'll be a job well fucking done.
We are all on our own journeys, Miguel.
Yeah, no doubts. Why is she driving a tank on hers?
Perhaps to deal with your hostility, Michael. Now here is good. We have the sun and the moribunda. The asshole. Now we begin and put the asshole to the earth. Yes, we begin each sequence. Katasana. Yes. Or mountain pose.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Mouth and anus are perfectly in line. Show him, Amanda.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
It is perfect. Now, Michael.
I don't know about this.
I'm sure it's just pure coincidence that there are 3 mats,
And out through those wrinkled lips.
and the fact that all the mats match the clothes of the people wearing
Like an
them.
erection of your youth. Air through the nose and out the mouth.
So there are 4 optionals
Like
to this
watching
mission.
one of my kids take their first steps. Only an old version I resent.
3 of them are for mastering these 3 poses that we're going to be doing for the majority of the mission,
Strength.
and the other's a time requirement,
This is gonna have to
which
do.
probably
Now we
won't
will do
reach because of the
something more
cutscenes.
complicated. Sometimes, when I do this pose, I weep uncontrollably for hours.
think Michael's expressions just make this mission.
Wow.
He's just sort of like, what the fuck is going on?
Feel that emotion inside. Let it go. Michael, join us.
So done.
I feel like I'm channeling bullshit right now.
Alright.
Breathe, Mikhail.
Very good. Now let it go.
How many years of marriage, and this is the first time he's taken an interest in my hobbies.
Now, you breathe.
Are you taking this seriously, or is this some elaborate way to get at me?
You can breathe.
Probably a combination of the two.
Breathe out, please.
He's got great core strength for someone who's totally rotten there.
Thanks, Amanda.
This silly man forgets to breathe. Tight. Tighter.
Yeah, I'm about to feel some emotions, all right.
Remember, children.
Alright, there's two.
Do not fear the unknown. We are the unknown.
Don't speak.
Show us, Amanda.
I don't think Michael's up to this.
He may surprise you. Plank.
Plank.
Chaturanga.
Chata. Yeah.
Feel the flow. Everything is flowing in me. Mike, would you?
Okay.
Your core is very weak, Mikhail. Your lungs, they work, yes?
Working on it, working on it.
Can you wash that mat later? It's gonna smell all bloody and smoky and Michael-y.
Breathing
nice.
is almost the most important
Thank
thing,
you,
no?
Amanda.
We might be about to witness the first yoga-induced heart attack.
Breathe, please, Mikhail.
Out through the mouth.
No vanity. Come on. Take in the air and release it. For a meat eater, it's okay. Your lungs, they work, yes? Out through those wrinkled lips.
Isn't this better than robbing, murdering, and being an asswipe?
Breathing is almost the most important thing, no?
When we met, he was actually limber.
Okay, I think this is the last one.
Breathe, please, Michael. Exhale.
If it's too
There we
much,
go.
just go into child's pose.
You have come a long way today, Mikhail. Yes, later you will cry like a baby.
Right.
His chakras are completely blocked. Don't worry about
Show
him.
me the downward dog. I'm glad we have helped with your impotence, Mikhail.
What'd you say?
Your sexual energies have been blocked for too long. Back into my pelvis. Back.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Oh.
there you go.
Oh, 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 oh! Hey,
What?
enough of that shit! Ah!
Oh dear, not again.
Yoga is the answer, Mikhail. But what is the question?
Why am I such a moron?
We are leaving, and we are never coming back.
Good!
You are alone, you pathetic psychopath.
Fuck you! And that phony French fucking yogi! Ah!
Uh-oh. Alright.
Jimmy, you still here?
Taking our problems out on Jim again.
Go away! Oh, yeah.
It's nice TV. Did I pay for that?
Yeah, you smashed the other one, didn't you?
I thought he was banned his on TV.
I wanna
We would have
go
been
for a
that
ride.
bike
I
race.
gotta meet a friend.
All right, so I'll go meet him with you. Come on, I want to get out of the house. I'm not going alone.
Come on. This is fucking bullshit.
Jesus
Bullshit.
Christ.
Threatening to molest your online buddies is bullshit.
They're not my buddies.
They're the only people you speak to.
Damn. Rockstar really targeting their audience there, aren't they?
Where's your friend?
Burger shot.
Okay.
Yeah, nice to see the kids are still hanging out at the burger joints. Me and the guys, we'd go down to the diner after class every day. You know, get milkshakes, fries.
Ew, please. You know, you're really creeping me out.
I'm trying to relate to you.
No, you're trying to take me on some nostalgia trip. You're such a cliche.
Oh, says the dope-smoking, game-playing, live-at-home world owes him a living millennial.
I knew it. I knew it. The mask was gonna slip. The monster's been exposed.
The hell are you talking about?
The real you. That bitter, vindictive old man. You pretend you're being a father, but you hate me, don't you?
I don't hate you, Jim. How many times... I love you. Look.
You really have to meet my friend?
Yeah, I really do.
Then please don't get weird. For once in your life, don't be weird.
Okay.
There he is, the friendly neighborhood drug dealer.
Yo,
Oh, man, what's up?
What's
How
up,
you
man?
doing?
Good to see you. What are you turning tricks to pay for this shit, huh? Hey, who's the old man?
It's my dad.
Oh, all right, Mr. DeSanto.
Yeah, you're the kid selling Jimmy pot by the pound?
Ah, Jimmy, bro, your dad's funny, man.
Come on, do this shit and let's get going.
Oh, yeah, you got that other thing?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man, what the fuck? Jimmy!
Just hold on a second. Oh, all right, later on.
Careful with that.
Hey, let's bounce.
Bounce. We're bouncing now. Is that what we're doing? Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
Alrighty then. Now what?
Can we just get back to the house, please?
Alright. Pretty
So, want a drink?
I'm
dumb
driving.
action
Because
episode
normally you're
so far.
such a between the white lines, friend to the pedestrian kind of guy.
Fine. Give it here.
Don't drink and drive, guys. Even if it's just a regular drink. Which this clearly
Your
ain't.
turn.
Maybe when we get home.
Ah, who's the...
Oh,
Who's the square now?
oh dear.
I'm starting to feel a little woozy. You're fine. No. Really? This is not normal. You're just paranoid. This is not paranoia. This is totally justified concern. You should see yourself.
Oh no.
Stop moaning and drive back.
Oh.
Oh, you fuckhead! Driving? No. I'm stopping. Oh, listen, it's harmless. Vets have been using it for decades. What? You anesthetize me? You fucking shit. I'm protecting you from yourself. Also, I took money from your bank account and I'm moving out. All right? You're too crazy, Dad. Goodbye.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You little bastard. Come on, Mike. Oh. Where are we going? The monkeys? Oh, the monkeys. Angry monkeys. Oh. Goddamn aliens. We're going to a better place. Oh, that's lovely. What in God's name is going on? Oh. We're heading back. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, I see our place. Should we try and land in the pool?
I always thought I was the good
Oh,
guy.
oh. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh.
Anyone out here? Huh?
We're alive. That's good. That's always a good thing. Oh, yeah. I can imagine. Alright, now the game sort of wants you to get there on the bike, but you're going to be moving at a snail's pace if you do that. Like, it takes forever to get there. I think it's actually quicker if you just go on foot, to be honest, but there you go. That's this mission in a nutshell. Right, hopefully, when Mike returns to Earth,
I've got a rape whistle.
should be able to get to sprinting, I think. No, never mind. He's going to do a sort of staggered run. That's fine. Don't hit me, please. Oh, there we go. Back to normal. Now we can cut through this door as well. Alright. Damn fools.
I'm back.
Michael, I think you finally lost your mind. Your recent behavior and the company you've been keeping already had me very concerned. Now you've taken to attacking my Fabian, who is a close friend, and then Jimmy said you took drugs while driving him in your car.
Oh shit.
We've decided to move out for a while. You promised me you'd change, and you haven't changed a bit. I know you say I always act like I'm in a movie. Well, this isn't that. I think I'm gonna speak to a lawyer. I'm just really confused. Please don't try to contact us and try not to get yourself killed. Amanda.
Aww.
Fuck.
Poor Michael. That's the end of the mission, I think. Oh, missed the mission time. Damn it. Oh, poor dude. I know he could do yoga, so that's always fun. Minus $3,000. Is that really all Jim took? Seriously, I'd have thought if he's moving out, $3,000 is a little, you know, it's not exactly going to solve any situation. Now, let's have a look at that actually. No, this one. Yeah. So we've got Warrior Triangle and Praise the Sun, but we've got to do it in 15 minutes. We're 19 seconds off, that's not actually that bad. Well, oh yeah, last time I managed to get Grassroots Trevor as well. The Preemptive Strike one, I think there's a glitch that happens to some people, quite a lot of people actually. At least on the newer version, where the vans just don't drive up to you, they just stop where they spawn, and then you have a very limited time to destroy it before it releases clowns. The one that gets out of the driver's seat, that doesn't count as one of the generating clowns, only when the smoke appears and then they come out the back. So apparently there's I don't think there's any real way, unless you're super quick, to get all four in one round. So what you do is you destroy as many as you can when you're confident you've got a few, leave the area, which will restart the mission, and then they stack, so you can do several runs of it if you're not too sure, and then you can make sure that you've destroyed enough vans to get the gold. So, very good. I think we've got enough time just to do one more thing. Also keeps us where I was in the first attempt of the video. So we've just covered everything we're going to do again. This is our second random event. We're going to head up and do one called Countryside Robbery, which is about here. So I'm going to set a marker for there. We'll get a taxi over.
Hey, can I get a cab?
On its way, sir. Thanks for calling.
I'll be here.
Oh, taxi's come this way anyway. Sweet. Stop right there, criminal scum. Alright, then we'll just drive down the road. It's basically a cops versus robbers thing.
We're here.
Right, sorry pal, I'm gonna need to take ownership of this vehicle temporarily. If you keep an eye out, you can reclaim it later. So it should be down here, just about where that sign is. Yep.
Man, what the hell is that?
So as you can see, everyone's marked in blue, so you can choose which side to assist with by killing the others. So you can kill the robbers aid the police. Kill the police to aid the robbers.
What are you doing? Either join the party or get the...
Or you gotta do what we're gonna do, which is a combination of the two. By stealing both of the briefcases. Basically just us heading in there and reclaiming it and doing it better. Now, the only way to get this mission to be complete is by decisively choosing a side. So if you choose to assist the police, you gotta kill those guys and either leave the area or stealing the briefcases, I think. Unless you have to steal the briefcase if you assist them. Or if you help the robbers, I think you might get a share of the cut and have to escape the police. But there's a way to have this continuously going and a continuous source of income, because you might have noticed there we didn't get the wanted stars until we picked up both briefcases. You can pick one up and leave the area, and then that won't actually end the event, so you have the opportunity to go back and do the same thing again after a few days. You don't obviously gain that much money from doing it, so it's not exactly the most efficient way of gaining money when it comes to time management, but it's a method if you're interested in it.
I need a driver for pickup right away.
And there we go. Simple as. Okay, let's have a look at our stats. We'll wrap up there. So we have gone to 50%. It's a 1% increase from last time. So what did we actually do that counted? We did a mission. We did our last off-road race for hobbies and pastimes. Strangers no, random events no, miscellaneous no. So we just got a combination from doing those two. So that's where we're going to end it for today. Next episode we are going to start up with our next set of spaceship parts, covering from 21 to 30. We'll do another random events. I think we'll either be doing one that appears around here, which is Stag Do Running Man. I think there's another one. I can't exactly remember what it is off the top of my head. There are a few of them. There's still 4 that we need to do, obviously. We'll do the next mission, which will be the hotel assassination, which we need to put a lot of work into, but I'll explain that next time. We'll also take Michael to start flight school. That's going to be the next activity we do in preparation for the next heist, but again, I'll explain next time. And then do the other random event that we've got, which will take us up to 2 remaining. I think that's all we'll probably have time for, so that's what we should expect next time. But before we wrap up, let me thank my amazing patrons. My £5 plus patrons are Ron Hyler, Everett the Snake and Andrew Corbyn. You can find the links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below, and on screen you'll see a great to all my £1 plus patrons. Thank you so much everyone, it is truly appreciated and it goes a long way to help with the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to join those patrons, you can follow the link in the description down below to my Patreon page, where you can select tiers up to £20 and definitely make a huge impact on my channel. But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video, and I will see you guys in episode 32. Bye guys.